lots of suggestions coming up where you could drill those bits of metal. Michael, I don't know of anywhere that sells them offhand. They look like miniature knockdown blocks you used to get from hardware shops. Oh, Colin, very happy birthday to Mrs. KLB, before I forget. And Dave, if you're still... Oh, no, Dave won't be watching, but yeah, I noticed the stream dropping out. I thought it was my end. M3L brackets. Ah, there you go. Good news on the Cerrits, still on schedule, that's good news. And the IP detector looks very good on the new Portsdown stuff. Here we have a genuine G3IUZ gold block tobacco tin. Look at that. Some of you may remember Roger sent me a watch to be looked at, which we brought home in the gold block tin. So I'm keeping that one, Roger. I've got years ago, I don't know if they still sell them, I got some, they must be gold block things. They're brand new though, and never been used for anything. Well, except by me, of course. So you can still buy those, I think. Anyway, what was the other thing I was going to mention? Oh, I think TikTok's in China, isn't it, Michael? Yeah, I don't think I've got anything else of any use to mention. I don't know. I know Tim's watching. I don't know if you've been playing around with Raspberry Pi Zeros, Tim. But when I first got my one, I put the full Pi Zero desktop image on it. Load of old rubbish. It's very, very slow. I know I've got used to Pi 4s and things, but it works a treat with a light image on it. Anyway, you've probably got a lot more experience than I have. Look at his nose and notes. Oh, Ashley, if you're watching still, yeah, I remember Giles. I remember him from the World Service, but I remember him more when we all. Well, I was involved with building New BH. By then, I'd left the World Service and then come back to the BBC in another role, and. Yeah, it was a happy birthday to Mrs. KLB. I hope all goes well. It's not really intended. No, I know it's not Mike, but yeah, you can get the image, pre-made image that does all that. Anyway, yeah, you're right. It doesn't do it. G4KLB, good night everybody. Hopefully I'll be back in full swing next week. You never know. G4KLB, G4FKK, cheerio all, 73.
FKK G4KLB. Okay, thanks a lot. That still sounds like a V. It's meant to be a B. But never mind. Well, I've just been robbed of a Pi. I have got some Pi Zeros, but they were the original ones. Some are still stuck to a magazine. They might be valuable one day, or they might not. But anyway, yes, I have done a project with those. I think it might have been a video source or something. I think, but. I don't think it's got an H.264 encoder. Well, I haven't looked, but I'm going to assume that was a tongue-in-cheek remark. But there we are. But I have been robbed this very eve of my spare Raspberry Pi 4. My lad's come in here. He's scooted off with it, and he's putting Home Assistant on it. And I'm thinking, oh, how did you do that? And apparently. Where you get your Raspberry Pi images from, there is one specifically for that, and you just download it and run it up and it works. It's like amazing. But he's also been back in here today after a heatsink case, because I said it'll get warm. It's actually running all right, actually, when it's not doing much. It doesn't seem to be excessively hot at all, really, but as I mentioned it, I said a 4 really needs a heatsink of some sort, or there's some additional cooling, ideally. and as it's brand new, I hadn't even took it out of the box and it was gone. So he's scooted off with a heatsink case now. So I've lost that, I think. That's one that is destined. That was purchased to replace my ports down in the van. What I'm going to do is build a new one for the van. I don't want to take the ports down at 2020, is it? Out of the van. It just take too long to build it, and then I'll have a period where I haven't got it in the van. So I don't want that. So I shall build another one. I shall need a front panel for that, actually, strangely enough. And I've discovered that my marvellous lettering on the one I did, which looked really superb, is not very good with sunlight, because the letters I can still read them and I know what they do anyway, but they have severely faded, which is a bit of a shame. I probably should have lacquered them, but when I've lacquered front panels in the past, perhaps the lacquer hasn't been the best, and over time it tends to go yellow, and that can be even worse. So anyway, there we are. So I used this clear stuff, and it looked really good. I was very happy with the result, actually. But it would have been nicer to have engraved it and put some paint in there. Then they wouldn't ever move then. But there we go. Right, okay, let me just catch up with the chat. I've got to get the mouse over there now. Right, okay, that's all right then. Nothing that I need to do. Right, okay. I've also been in communication with the birthday girl, Mrs. KLB, as she's now known. She came up with some information which I don't believe. She says that 47 years of marriage is amethyst, and I'm like, but surely it's only noughts and fives I have to worry. Well, I can't believe there's one at 7. 47 is amethyst. I can't believe that, because we will be at the next anniversary. I don't know what she's angling for. I don't know why she's telling me this now, but apparently 47 is amethyst, and that'll be the next one. But that's caught me out to treat that as, because I thought I was clear for a short time, really. I'll have to do some googling on that later on. I'm not sure if that's true, but something with a 7 in, surely not. That doesn't seem right, does it? Who makes these things up? Oh dear. Together with something that actually also she's into trouble a little bit, because she bought this thing, and it says call for coffee. I have actually had to confiscate this, because she brought this in, and she seemed to be suggesting, when I do retire, that she was proposing to use this device here, but I've confiscated it, so that's not happening. So I might try it myself, actually, and see if it works. So she hasn't come running yet. I don't really know. Oh dear, it sounds like a scam. Yeah, I think it is. I think that's what it is. Yeah. Oh, she's right, says Malcolm. No. They have stones for all the prime anniversaries. But 47? Come on. What are they what are they trying to pull? Surely that's not right. That's oh goodness me. It seems a little bit unjust to me, I tell you. I don't know, but anyway, Malcolm's given it the thumbs up, so dear oh dear. It's not on the Wikipedia list. Ah, well, excellent. I will use that in my defence, Tim. Thank you for that. It is on the Amazon list. Oh, come on. They're pulling a fast one here. If it's not on Wikipedia, I'm not going for it. So, oh, the 47-year anniversary doesn't have an official flower. Well, that's one saving at least. A designated gemstone. Oh, what? Peace and healing and equilibrium. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Keith. Oh, serenity, understanding, trusting, grace. Okay. Okay, we've got a bit of work to do before before that date then. Right, okay. Oh dear. See, I'm little bit cheeky now because she doesn't watch Skewer 100. It has been. I have come unstuck on SQ because she did actually watch SQ once, um, and I nearly got caught out with that. I think I got away with it, but but I don't think she watches Cure 100. But I will probably find out that I'll probably find that out later, won't I? But they do stop at 60. Oh goodness me! So well, we've got to 47. God dear, oh dear, 47. Dear. Right, okay then. On that note, I don't think because I think Dave may not be there now because he was going at 9, wasn't he? So that may be it. But I'll sort of close it up, but somebody else may come on to actually do it properly. So with any luck. So I'll say 7.3s. I'll say it won't be on SQ tomorrow. For those that watch that, because say we're going out for a meal. So there. Okay then, 7.3s then G4KLB. There we go.